Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here. It's another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel on this lovely Saturday, man. Hope this video finding y'all in good spirits, man. If it is, hit that like button for your boy. Even if it isn't, hit that like button for your boy, man. Get you some good karma rolling your way, man. Get you to feeling a little better, alright? Hey, if you're new to the channel, just stumbled across us on this Saturday, you in the right spot, man. It's the best kept secret in daily fantasy sports, man. The Golden Goose DFS show, man. Hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification bells on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop, alright? Now, last night, solid night overall. DraftKings lost a little bit. Big night on FanDuel over there. Let's get into the breakdown. Got my best lineup pulled up over here on DK. 301. This is the $1.20 max. Last night's slate was a bunch of blowouts, some madness. Oh my god! I woke up to I fell asleep. I didn't even see any of that last game. I woke up and saw an alert on my phone. I thought it was a typo. I said 176 to 175. Ain't no way this could be right, but it was. The starting five for us yesterday did not go well at all. Poole was just mediocre. Josh Giddey was in there. I don't know what happened with that. I gotta see what happened. He limited minutes over there with no SGA. That got ugly. Josh Christopher didn't get any of the minutes, as you can see him in his lineup. And then we had Plumlee as well at the center spot, which was solid. But let's get into this breakdown, man. Russell Westbrook, you saw him in yesterday's video. I told you I was heavy on him. I just got a lot of this game in general. As you can see, I paired him with Paul George. The reason why I was going to this game yesterday just because nobody was going there. It was like the second highest total game on the slate, and nobody wanted to go there. Everybody wanted to play the value and play Anthony Edwards and play Rudy Gobert, play all those Minnesota guys. Everybody wanted to play the value and Minnesota guys. Nobody wanted to go to this Clippers Sacramento game, which was odd, like I said, because it was the second highest total game on the slate. So I wanted to get some pieces of it. I told y'all about Westbrook yesterday. If we didn't get that SGA news, Westbrook would have been in the core. That's the only reason Westbrook didn't make the core. Because I liked the Jordan Poole yesterday. And it was going to be Westbrook and Poole, but we got that SGA news. I thought Giddey was just in a smash spot. But Westbrook right here, man, 9% on, gave you 45 fantasy points. Josh Christopher, like I said, just did not get the minutes. I don't know who he upset over there. They just don't like the kid, man. They just not giving him minutes. 15 fantasy points, so blah. Didn't destroy you at 3,300, but you definitely wanted way more. KJ Martin, the guy was on. He was actually in the starting five before I tweeted out to get Kevin Love in there. That's who it was. The other, the power forward spot was KJ Martin, but we saw that Love was starting, so we moved from him to Love in the starting five. But still had him in our player pool. 11% gave us 41 fantasy points. Julius Randle guy was on heavily yesterday. He made his way into the FanDuel starting five, but 4% on. He gave us right at 59 fantasy points right here. Clay Capella, just the spot the blowout hurt us. There was a couple of blowouts yesterday that hurt us. Clay Capella did not get the minutes. Atlanta crushed Cleveland here. And center was a weird night anyway. Okongwu ended up being the highest scoring center. So, I mean, go figure out of nowhere. If the game is close and Cleveland stays in those, I easily think they swap performances. I think Capella gives you the 40 burger if this game is close. So, just got unlucky there, 6% on. Paul George, man, if you watch me, you know I'm a Paul George truther, man. I stay playing Paul George all the time. So definitely want, even with the minutes limit, they announced it again. They said Paul George would be on the minutes limit, but Kawhi and Westbrook wouldn't. But Kawhi and Westbrook wouldn't. I didn't even let that determine me because they've been holding the minutes limit all year, and he's still been playing 30 to 32 minutes. Him and Kawhi both, with them supposed to been on the minute limits for the past couple of weeks. So I just put him in there regardless. I said if he burned me, he burned me. But it's a tournament trying to get different. Like I said, I knew nobody was going to this game. Got him at 11%, 60 burger from him. Kevin Love. 28% on, just gave us 20 fantasy points. Another the blowout, man. Blowout. He only played 22 minutes, so got him in the starting lineup. I thought he could see 30 minutes in that spot. Wasn't able to because of the blowout. So just another spot. The blowout hurt us yesterday. And then Rudy Gobert down here just trying to pick on Simmons against Charlotte. He was okay at 38 fantasy points. He ended up, I think he was the second highest scorer behind Okongwu. So 301, best lineup on DK. Let's get the FanDuel, guys. FanDuel is where we had the big night. Almost had the takedown. As you can see here, let me get that out the way. Sorry about that. Came in third place. This is the 222. It was 25 max yesterday. It's 20 max today. They play with it, but came in third place. It's just that same concept, guys. Just knowing nobody was wanted to play this game. This Fox. In this particular one, I had Westbrook and George, and I did a run back with Fox. I should have did the same thing on my DK lineup, but I didn't. I went a different route over there. But Westbrook and Paul George, again, you can see the ownership, man. 9% for Westbrook, 6% for Paul George. I said to myself, if these two give me a ceiling game, the best possible outcome, somebody from the Sacramento Kings had to be playing well. So I put Fox in here. I had some bonus in a couple spots, just trying to play off a high total game that nobody was going to. And it worked for us on FanDuel. Like I said, we came in third place, 375. Outside of these top three right here that made the difference, we got a little bit of Terrence Ross. Just another guy another value play that was just a pivot from all the Houston guys. And some of the Warriors guys ended up being with Draymond out. But got a Terrence Ross, saw him get minutes the game before and come in and shoot the ball. He came in this time all the bench, had another solid game at 23 fantasy points at 2% on. Kenyon Martin once again 13% on, 43 fantasy points from him. Got to some Kuminga once we got that Draymond news. 36% on. He only gave 17 fantasy points. Kevin Love once again. Julius Randle down here at 56 fantasy points. And then at the center, rounded out with Rudy Gobert, 40 fantasy points for him. So there you have it, man. My best lineup on FanDuel, 375. Like I said, finished top three over there. We coming, man. That takedown come. We've been shooting at that all year, man. FanDuel has by far been more profitable for me this year, but it has a lot to do with the pricing and how I'm able to build over there. But let's get to today's slate, man. Got a nice 6-game slate. Got it pulled up for you. We're going to jump right into it, man. At the point guard, you seen him, the thumbnail. You knew he was coming. Jamal Murray, sign me up. Going against the Memphis Grizzlies, this should be a really good game. It's two really good games tonight that I can't wait to watch. This Nuggets Grizzlies game and that Philly Boston game. I can't wait to see those two games just from a real life basketball perspective. Should be two good games tonight. But Jamal Murray, 7,800. Saw him finally return right before the All-Star break. Did he return for the? I don't remember. But we saw him play last time out, man. Gotcha. I saw everything I needed to see. He gave me 30 plus minutes, double-digit three-point attempts, shooting the ball well, assisting the ball well. I like Jamal Murray here, man. 7,800. Like I said, if that shot is falling, he's gonna give you a big score, man. Him and Jokic can have a good game together. So I wouldn't even care if you played both of these together in a spot. I don't know who you're running back with from Memphis, but I like Jamal Murray here at 7,800, man. One of my favorite plays on today's slate. He's a double threat, man, points and assists wise. So get you some Jamal Murray 7,800. Now, come here, shooting guard, man. I'm going right back to Taylor Horton Tucker. Do not worry about that price increase, gang. He is still a good play with no Colin Sexton. And there's a chance that we get Kelly Olynyk out. So if he misses, it could be even a little more usage for Taylor Horton Tucker. 5,500. I'm not worried about the price increase, man. He's a legitimate triple-double threat. I'm telling you, he hasn't got one yet, but especially in this matchup against the San Antonio Spurs, man, this game is gonna be helter-skelter all over the place. Taylor Horton Tucker is a legit triple-double threat, man. Get you plenty of them on today's 6-game slate. At the small four, I want to look at Jason Tatum, 10-5. That price is coming down. Like I said, this should be one of the more competitive games on the slate. Tatum can play upward of 40 minutes, man. I like him at the price decrease here. Hasn't really given you monsters. He's been like 60, but I think he has a 70-point ceiling in him, and nothing can bring that out of him like a tough game against Philly right here. I like getting to Jason Tatum at 10-5, man. No, he's going to come in and lower on. Nobody really likes getting to Jason Tatum. I like him today on this 6-game slate. Come here to power forward. I'm going to go right back to Kevin Love. Listen. He got the starting. He was in the starting lineup. That's a great sign, good enough for me. So I don't know if he only played 22 minutes because of the blowout, or that's gonna be his cap, 20-25 minutes. Even though he's starting, I don't know. It's still a lot of unknown over there with Kevin Love and his Miami Heat team. But it's worth the price of admission for me. I'm gonna pay to find out. 3,800. Sign me up for Kevin Love. If he burns me, he just burns me. But I'm going right back to the well, especially if he's starting again against these Charlotte Hornets. And coming in the center spot, we're going right back to my boy Walker Kessler, man. I told y'all the other day about him down there. He had a nice game. It's along the same lines today. They was playing OKC last time. I told you OKC like to drive the ball, SGA and get it, and he had a chance of increased blocks. Well, he had 7 blocks last time. This spot is very similar, not as in the stars over there, but the Spurs are a top 10 team in drive percentage. So those type of rates can lend itself to a few more blocks from Walker Kessler. Now, we're not projecting 7, but 3 or 4 is very much in the cards, man. And you know 7 is the 7, 8. He got that ceiling for you. So I like getting a Walker Kessler here, 6,300. The minutes should be there. And plus the fact if Kelly Olynyk is out, he should see an increased rebound percentage, man. So he can probably get even more rebounds than what he has been getting. So just the multiple block threat, double threat, man. I like getting a Walker Kessler at 6,300. There you have it, just starting 5 for DraftKings: Jamal Murray, Taylor Horton Tucker, Jason Tatum, Kevin Love, Walker Kessler. All right, let's go look at FanDuel and see what I like over there. At the top, staying with Jamal Murray, of course, 8,300. He's the thumbnail. You know he's going to be on both of them, man. Sign me up. Like I said, double threat. Nice matchup against Memphis. I like all the Jamal Murray tomorrow. Shooting guard, staying with Taylor Horton Tucker, man. 5,900. I do not care. If he's playing 30-plus minutes, like I said, he has a legit triple-double upside. The price hasn't got high enough for the role I'm expecting him to see tonight. Get you some Taylor Horton Tucker. At the small forward, going with Jaylen Brown, 8,700. I like the price gap over here between him and Tatum. They got Tatum still at 11K over here. So I just pay down and get the Jaylen Brown. These two stars are going to move the needle for this Celtics team, man. Like I said, in a nice matchup, I do not mind looking at Jaylen Brown right here, 8,700. At the power forward, staying with Larry Marketing, man, 8,600. Definitely like the price, way better on FanDuel, but he's in play on DraftKings as well, man. You really can put Clarkson, Taylor Horton Tucker, and Marketing. I don't mind you having all 3 of them in one lineup because those 3 guys are literally going to do everything, especially if Kelly Olynyk is out. Those 3 guys are going to do everything. So, look, you play as much as you want of Clarkson, Horton Tucker, and Marketing, man. It's going to be those guys' show tomorrow. So, like Marketing here, 8,600. Going great matchup against the Spurs. One of the highest total games on the slate. It's going to be up and down, man. Everybody's going to get to some of this matchup. You need to get there as well. And round out at the center, I'm staying with K-Love, 4K. Like I said, it's worth the price of admission. I'm going to pay to find out what his minutes look like. If he's in that starting lineup again, sign me up for Kevin Love. Like I said, it could have been because of the blowout. Could have been because it was the front end of a back-to-back. Who knows? But if he's in that starting lineup, I think that presents a real opportunity for him to get 30 minutes. He's a point-per-minute guy. If he gets 30 minutes, he's going to push 30 to 40 fantasy points for you, and that's definitely a number you could use on either side at 4K, especially at 4K over here on FanDuel, all right? There you have it, man. You're starting 5 for FanDuel: Kevin Love, Lauri Markkanen, Jaylen Brown, Taylor Horton Tucker, and Jamal Murray. Get you some exposure to these guys, man. Get them in your player pools. They definitely going to be in mind. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.